The number 7 has been regarded as a powerful and significant number in various cultures and belief systems throughout history. Here are some of the notable associations and representations of the number 7. 1. 7 days of creation. In Judeo-Christian tradition, the number 7 is associated with the 7 days of creation in the book of Genesis. It represents the divine completion and perfection of God's work. In many languages and calendars, each named after celestial bodies or gods, e.g., Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, etc. The 7-day week is widely used worldwide and is based on the 7 celestial bodies that were visible to the naked eye in ancient times: the Sun, the Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn. 2. 7 wonders of the ancient world. The ancient Greeks compiled a list of 7 remarkable constructions of classical antiquity, architectural and artistic marvels, which included the Great Pyramid of Giza and the Hanging Gardens of Babylon and the statue of Zeus at Olympia. 3. 7 wonders of the natural world. The list of the 7 wonders of the natural world includes awe-inspiring natural features like the Amazon rainforest, Halong Bay, Iguazu Falls, Jeju Island, Komodo Island, the Table Mountain, and the Puerto Princesa underground river. 4. 7 sacred planets. In astrology, there were 7 celestial bodies considered sacred, including the Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn. 5. Seal of Solomon. The Seal of Solomon, also known as the Star of David, is a 6-pointed star often associated with King Solomon. However, when 2 triangles are superimposed, it forms a hexagram with 6 points and a center point, making it a representation of the number 7. 7 heavens. In Islamic cosmology, there are 7 levels of heaven, each with its own unique attributes and inhabitants. 7. 7 deadly sins. In Christian theology, the 7 deadly sins are a classification of vices that include pride, envy, wrath, sloth, greed, gluttony, and lust. 8. Serpent with 7 heads. The image of a serpent with 7 heads is often associated with mythology and represents a powerful and multifaceted entity. 9. 7 diadems. In the book of Revelation in the Bible, a vision describes a great red dragon with 7 diadems on its heads, symbolizing its authority and dominion. 10. 7 nobles. In medieval Europe, the concept of chivalry often included 7 noble virtues: courage, justice, mercy, generosity, faith, nobility, and hope. 11. 7 colors. In the rainbow, a rainbow is often depicted with 7 distinct colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. These colors can also have symbolic meanings in various cultures. 12. 7 archangels. In Christian and Jewish traditions, there are 7 archangels, including Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Raguel, Serachiel, and Ramiel, each with specific roles and attributes. 13. 7 visions. In literature and mythology, the number 7 is often associated with prophetic visions or journeys, such as the 7 voyages of Sinbad in Arabian Nights. 14. 7 chakras. In Hinduism and New Age spirituality, there are 7 primary chakras or energy centers within the human body, each associated with specific attributes and qualities. 15. 7 ages of man. In Shakespeare's play As You Like It, Jack famously delivers a speech that outlines the 7 ages of man, from infancy to old age. 16. 7 continents. The world is divided into 7 continents: Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia. 17. 7 seas. Historically, sailors referred to the 7 seas as the major bodies of water they navigated, though the specific seas varied by region and time. 18. 7 hills of Rome. The city of Rome was traditionally and famously said to be built on 7 hills: Aventine, Caelian, Capitoline, Esquiline, Palatine, Quirinal, and Viminal. 19. 7 lucky gods. In Japanese folklore, there are 7 deities known as the Shichifukijin who bring good fortune and blessings. 20. 7 sisters. The Pleiades, also known as the 7 Sisters, is a prominent star cluster in the night sky, and it has been the subject of myths and stories in various cultures. Is a star cluster in the constellation Taurus. It is one of the brightest and most recognizable star clusters in the night sky. 21. 7-year itch. The phrase 7-year itch refers to a period of restlessness or dissatisfaction that can occur in a relationship after approximately 7 years. 22. 7 Horcruxes. In J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series, the Dark Wizard Voldemort creates 7 Horcruxes to achieve immortality, making them significant objects in the story. 23. Seven Samurai. Akira Kurosawa's film Seven Samurai is a classic in cinema, known for its depiction of 7 Ronin warriors defending a village. 24. 7 Sacraments. In Catholicism and some other Christian denominations, there are 7 sacraments which are sacred rituals, including baptism, confirmation, and the Eucharist. 25. 7 Swans. A swimming. In the song The 12 Days of Christmas, the 7th gift presented is 7 swans a swimming. 26. 7 Years' War. This global conflict from 1756 to 1763 involved many of the great powers of the time and is sometimes considered the First World War. 27. 7 League Boots. In Russian folklore, 7 League Boots are magical boots that allow the wearer to take strides of 7 leagues, about 21 miles, with each step and travel great distances. 28. 7 League Boots. In literature beyond folklore, 7 League Boots have appeared in various works of literature, often symbolizing swiftness and adventure. For example, they feature in Alexander Dumas' The Nutcracker and the Mouse King. 29. 7 League Boots. In video games, these boots often appear in fantasy video games, granting characters extraordinary mobility. 30. 7 Dwarfs. In the fairy tale Snow White, Snow White encounters and befriends 7 dwarfs who live in the forest. 31. 70-year cycles. In human life, some believe that human life progresses in 70-year cycles, with each cycle bringing distinct changes and developments. 32. 7 Summits. Climbers aim to conquer the 7 summits, which are the highest mountains on each of the 7 continents. 33. 7 Principles of Leave No Trace. In outdoor ethics and conservation, the Leave No Trace program promotes 7 principles for responsible outdoor recreation and preservation. 34. 7 Dials. 7 Dials is a famous intersection in London, known for its unique layout of 7 streets converging at a central monument. 35. 7 Husbands for 7 Brothers. This is a popular musical and film, highlighting the story of 7 brothers who seek wives in a lighthearted, musical comedy. 36. 7 Wonders of the Modern World. A list of modern wonders includes structures like the Channel Tunnel, CN Tower, and the Panama Canal. 37. 7-Pointed Star. In some cultures, a 7-pointed star or heptagram represents the 7 classical planets and holds mystical significance. 38. 7 Liberal Arts. In medieval education, the 7 liberal arts comprise the trivium grammar, rhetoric, dialectic, and the quadrivium arithmetic, geometry, music, astronomy. 39. 7 Wise Masters. A medieval collection of stories, often found in various cultures, featuring 7 wise masters imparting moral lessons. 40. 7 Layers of Heaven. In Hinduism, Hindu cosmology describes 7 layers of heaven or realms, each with distinct attributes and deities. 41. 7 Mysterious Cities of Gold. This was an animated series set in the 16th century, where a group of children seeks the legendary 7 cities of gold in the New World. 42. 7 Against Thebes. A tragedy by Aeschylus. This play narrates the conflict between 7 warriors and the city of Thebes. 43. 7-Fold Amen. In Christian liturgy, the 7-Fold Amen is a solemn affirmation often used at the end of prayers or hymns. 44. 7 Ages of Man. In Shakespeare's play As You Like It, the character Jax famously describes the 7 stages of human life. 45. 7 Principles of Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa, an African-American cultural holiday, is based on 7 principles: unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith. 46. 7 Lamps of Architecture. In architectural theory, John Ruskin's The 7 Lamps of Architecture outlines principles for good architectural design. 47. 7 Music Notes. The Western musical scale consists of 7 notes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, with additional sharps/flats, forming the basis for music composition. 48. 7 Sisters of American Feminism. This term refers to 7 prominent women in the early feminist movement in the United States, including Elizabeth Cady Stanton and Susan B. Anthony. 49. 7 lineages of Vajrayana Buddhism. Vajrayana Buddhism acknowledges 7 lineages that have transmitted teachings and practices. 50. 7 oceans. Although there is technically one interconnected global ocean, it is often divided into 7 major oceanic regions: the Arctic, North Atlantic, South Atlantic, North Pacific, South Pacific, Indian, and Southern Oceans. 51. 7 kingdoms in biology. In biological classification, there are 7 major taxonomic ranks, starting from the broadest: kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. 52. 7 spot ladybug. The 7 spot ladybug, Coccinella septempunctata, is a common species of ladybug with 7 distinctive spots on its red or orange elytra wing covers. 53. 7 symmetrical spines in sea urchins. Many species of sea urchins have 7 symmetrical spines that radiate outward from their central bodies. 54. 7-ringed structure of benzene. In organic chemistry, the benzene molecule consists of a ring of 6 carbon atoms with alternating single and double bonds, making it a planar, hexagonal, and aromatic compound. 55. 7 phases of a honeybee's life. The life cycle of a honeybee involves 7 phases: egg, larva, prepupa, pupa, young adult, mature adult, and forager. 56. 7 circles in a snowflake. Snowflakes often have a hexagonal, 6-fold symmetry with 6 main arms. When you include the central hexagon, some snowflakes can appear to have 7 distinct parts. 57. 7 rings in Saturn. Saturn, one of the planets in our solar system, is known for its stunning ring system. Although it has thousands of individual rings, they are often grouped into 7 main ring divisions. 58. 7 stamen in some flowers. In certain flowers, such as lilies, there are 7 stamen, which are the male reproductive organs that produce pollen. 59. 7 stars of Ursa Major. The Big Dipper, part of the Ursa Major constellation, consists of 7 bright stars that form a distinctive shape resembling a ladle or dipper. 60. 7 root races in Theosophy. Theosophy, a spiritual belief system, describes 7 root races that have existed on Earth over long periods. This concept is linked to the idea of human evolution and the progression of consciousness. 61. 7 Atlantean islands. In some Atlantis-related theories, it's believed that Atlantis was divided into 10 regions, with one of them containing 7 islands. Atlantis is a legendary island civilization mentioned in Plato's dialogues. 62. 7 islands of Lemuria. Lemuria, another legendary lost continent or civilization, is sometimes associated with 7 sacred islands. It's a concept in esotericism and speculative history. 63. 7 colors of a spectrum. When light is dispersed, it forms a spectrum of 7 colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. This phenomenon is seen in rainbows and prisms. 64. 7 nearest stars. Our closest stellar neighbors, apart from the Sun, include Proxima Centauri, Alpha Centauri A, Alpha Centauri B, Barnard's star, Wolf 359, Lalin 21185, and Sirius. Please give me more information if you got different details. I'm so appreciate for your support. By the way, I reached out to 7 views this week, a small number of beginning, but that's also a number I want to mention in this subject lol. Enjoyed this video? Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more insightful content and to stay updated with our latest uploads. Your support fuels our passion for creating value.